and aircon delays and crowded conditions on trains and platforms, especially during peak periods. For more information regarding this work and to view the schedule of upcoming K-Track projects, please visit WMATA.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Real United States and welcome to the Underground City. English is an interesting language in the respect that the same word can have different meanings depending on the context. Underground is one of those words. Underground can mean hidden or it can simply mean subterranean. In this case, it actually means subterranean. Now, an underground city is, pretty much just what it sounds like. It is essentially a large collection of businesses that are subterranean. And there are numerous ones here in the United States, and in fact, there are many spread around the world. We are in Alexandria, Virginia, at a place called Crystal City. Now, Crystal City was started in about 1963, and essentially it has developed into about 173 shops and restaurants and businesses of those types that are all below the ground surface. And that's what you see here behind me. It's very much like a mall. You see there's a directory that looks very much like a mall directory here. Now, where we're at is halfway between these up escalators, up or down, I suppose, depending on your point of view, but that actually goes to a lower level. That's where the Washington Metro is, the local mass transit train. And you come up from there to this area just below the surface of the earth. And of course, if you were to continue on, is the other escalators, what I would consider the up escalators, because they go up towards the street level from where we are. And the Crystal City is a pretty large place. Like I said, it's like 173 facilities. There's, of course, on this side, another group of shops and restaurants and jewelers and all kinds of cool things there. We have never been to an underground city, so this is kind of a new experience for us. We've heard many years about the underground city in Atlanta, Underground Atlanta, which we haven't been to yet, but hopefully we'll get to take you there. But for now, since this was right here in our area, we thought we'd go ahead and take a look inside at Crystal City, the underground city here in Alexandria, Virginia. And hopefully along the way we'll find some interesting shopping to do, and hopefully we're going to get something to eat. So come along, let's take a look inside. Okay, inside of the underground city, if you will, called Crystal City here in Alexandria, Virginia, it is probably very much like what you would expect in a normal shopping mall, with one possible exception, of course. But you can see there's shops and restaurants, and it's decorated nicely, and it looks like a typical shopping mall. The difference you see is a very distinct lack of masses of humanity, of clientele here, and the reason for that is, again, these sorts of places are designed really to service the shopping needs of the daytime working residents, if you will, of Washington, D.C. and the surrounding areas, the government workers. Washington, D.C. proper has a resident population of about 601,000 people, but during the day, another 1.5 million people flood into the city, making it a city of over 2 million people. So during working hours, during the work week, is when you see a huge influx in population and therefore a huge influx in shoppers. So anyway, the inside of it looks very much like what you'd expect from a typical shopping mall. So we went ahead and decided we were going to pick one of the restaurants here in Crystal City. We ended up stopping at King Street Blues. And as you can see, it's all kind of neat murals and stuff inside. It's supposed to be that kind of New Orleans, Deep South blues, jazz kind of a feel, and I think they've done a good job about that. And here we go. We've got a full slab of pork ribs, along with coleslaw and cornbread and baked beans, and then we've got a side of potato salad to split, and then Beverly's got some French fries, and also coleslaw and cornbread and beans. But she got a combo platter, which has got the ribs and the chicken, and I think there's also some barbecued beef brisket in there. So barbecue, very, very classic American dish. And so for those of you who have been following our series on Asian soups, maybe you know this will be a nice little respite that we do have some all-American cuisine. Anyway, so this is King Street Blues here in Crystal City, and we're gonna stop and take a little break from filming for our lunch. So anyway, lunch was wonderful here at the King Street Blues. But one of the things I wanted to point out to you about an underground city, we are literally just below the surface. We're not buried deep in the earth. So periodically, we're going to roll back and show you that here is an atrium. It's all glassed in, and it allows sunlight to come in from above. And they are scattered periodically throughout Crystal City in various places. You give this nice effect, high ceiling, very airy effect, and allows the light to come in from outdoors. And it's really quite pretty. They've decorated it with some faux greenery, but it has this very airy feel about it because it gives you the look up into the trees, which are relatively short trees outside, but because they're planted at the street level, makes them seem much larger than they are from down here. So you aren't really buried that deep in the earth, even though it's an underground city. So while I have made an issue that Crystal City is an underground city, it's actually this whole neighborhood, this geographic region, also above ground, is called Crystal City. As you can see behind me, there's a metro stop here. That's the one we came in on. But there's also a lot of above ground office plaza, very large office buildings that service this area. There are in fact 16,000 people who live in Crystal City that are residents. There are, condos and apartments and those things here in this neighborhood. I think most of those are all above ground, and they are serviced by the tunnels. And all the office buildings locally here are serviced by the tunnels that form part of this underground city. So you can work here and shop here and eat here and traverse, which is especially nice in the inclement weather that you can traverse underground. So anyway, this is our first visit to an underground city here in the United States, and I hope you've enjoyed this short visit to Crystal City. It's been kind of interesting. It's a little more subdued than I expected, but then again, that's, like I said, because it is on the weekend. If you've got questions or comments, hey, leave them in the comments section below. I love hearing from you. I try to get back to everybody I can. And if you're new here, please pick subscribe, come along for the adventure. We got lots more to show you. And as always, thank you for watching.
When boarding, please move to the center of the car. Step back, doors closing. Step back, doors closing.
And we're on our way home.